Hello, everybody. Welcome. Mike and Ames here. Hi, Ames.
Hello.
Love your shirts, as
Thank
usual.
you.
Rudy was offsides. Did you have
I
that
got
made?
this shirt yes, I got it so long ago. Like when Rocky and I were still dating. I mean, it had to have been like 2013. I got this shirt.
Yeah.
And got a lot of uses out of it. Wore it to the Michigan Notre Dame game, the first night game at the Big House.
Yeah, I was there.
Got a lot of positive responses from it, and I enjoyed wearing it for the Notre Dame rivalry. And then the two schools decided we're not going to play each other for like 30 years.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, now what am I going to do with this shirt? But I'm proud to say I've held on to it long enough that I think it's going to make it to the next round of Michigan Notre Dame. So it's great.
Or
like,
just
so
go.
Let me find out when they play each other again.
Next time Shane Gillis is in town or something, just go sit in the front row with that shirt on.
Oh, I got to hold on to it for a few
decades.
More years, Mike.
Yeah.
2033.
2033. Okay. Not that far off, but do Notre
I
Dame
enjoy
fans
wearing it from time to time.
Like, do they laugh at that? Like, I know, like, Ann Arbor is a whore is a funny shirt Sparty fans would wear, you know?
Yeah. I think
that's funny.
I got positive responses from it at the beginning of the game, the night game. And then when Notre Dame was up, there was a lot of shit talking about the shirt, like at halftime.
Yeah.
But then I thoroughly enjoyed walking out of the game afterwards with this shirt on. But honestly, generally, Notre Dame fans thought it was funny. Just like the occasion, even like the Rudy fans still think it's generally funny.
Yeah. See, it's hard to tell if you're talking about did they play a real clip from the game? The worthless shit minute he went into the game, because he either got a great jump or he was offsides, but I can't remember if it was a scene in the movie or if they were showing the actual play. But one thing I know is that Notre Dame team, like Joe Montana was the quarterback at that time, you know, in late 70s or whatever that was, 78, something like that. And anytime I've seen Joe asked, like, you know, like, Rudy, he just fucking...
Yeah,
like those guys really fucking hated Rudy.
Yeah, they hated.
They don't
Rudy.
like Rudy at all.
yeah.
It's like
that was before it was cool to like the special kid on the team.
Right. Oh, the guy that won 4 Super Bowls, you know, led Notre Dame.
Gets asked about this fucking guy.
I'm asked about the fucking towel guy, the water boy on our fucking team who pissed off every kid in practice by being an asshole, not knowing when to stop. Yeah,
right.
Sure. Let's talk about Rudy, you know? Yeah, that's funny. I do enjoy watching those guys, like, you know, try to, you know, they've had enough media training that they know probably not the best idea to be like, dude, let me tell you what a douchebag Rudy was.
Yeah. But they can tell you stories and you can come to your own conclusions about what a douchebag Rudy was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What was his last name?
Rudy Rudiger or something.
Yeah, Rudiger. Yeah. Dude, that Cliff Notes is hilarious.
It's the best.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, the Rudy was one of Drew's finer Cliff Notes scripts.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah. It's funny, man. I started scrolling, fuck Rudy effing fraud. Love the teaming. Yeah, Jeff. Hey, a lot of people feel that way. You know? It was a good movie though. I did like the movie Rudy, until, you know, when Drew parodied it, it becomes...
Yeah, that's all I can think of now.
Right.
It's not like a real serious like story anymore. It's Cliff Notes theater.
Yeah. Titanic's the same way. It's just like Kate Winslet is this fucking heifer of a chick, you know, and you're running out of chalk drawing her because she's so big, falling in the water and the little drop bloop for DiCaprio, and then this fucking Titanic splash for her. Like, yeah, it's funny. That's how I think of all movies now that are parodied like that. But yeah. Anyway, I was scrolling through stuff. I feel like we're healing as a country. You know, we do so many stories every day, Ames.
Oh, look who's here.
What is he doing?
What's going on?
You didn't feel like adding him? Who's that guy?
Did you get permission to come on the show?
Yeah, there you go.
What's that?
Did you get permission to come on the show?
Yeah, don't you have like
right now?
Aren't you supposed to be milking cows in Iowa or something? Idaho, wherever the hell you are.
Amy wants me here, Mike. Shut up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she does. He strolls in. He likes the shirt. Yeah,
that's a cool
I knew
shirt.
you'd be here.
I love it.
Yeah.
No, guys, I'm just telling you, sorry to interrupt. My wife's finally back in town, which means I don't have to run home and let the damn dogs out. And so I can be here and do the show after spending all day looking at cow dung.
Weren't you allegedly moving your equipment home?
He was.
Yes.
Like 6 months ago.
However, now that my kid's gone, I can set up down there. They're both gone now, back to college. So yeah, I'm excited to do that because then I could just, get out of work and head on over and do it.
My loser son made it into Notre Dame. So funny. We're talking. Funny. We were in the middle of talking about how the Cliff Notes theater that Drew wrote just like ruined that movie. It's like a good movie, and the parody of it that we did is just like that's all you think about. And yeah, that line, my loser kid made it into Notre Dame.
Are you talking about Rudy?
Yeah.
The movie?
Yeah, I don't know if you were doing a show while we were doing it, but Drew would make those Cliff Notes theater. Like we would produce.
I heard about
they
it.
were fucking amazing, and we did one on Rudy,
awesome.
and it's just like.
You ever meet Rudy?
Rudy Rudiger? No.
Retarded.
Really?
They all hate him.
Yeah.
He's a hangers-on. Is basically what he is. He's a hangers-on who got, all credit to him. He got this stupid lie of a movie made, and I love the movie.
So do I. We said the same.
I love it.
What's that, Amy?
You want to hear the Cliff Notes? I found it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, dude, it's.
Are we allowed to play it? It's on YouTube.
Probably. I don't know how it sounds. I mean, Drew's not going to come after us, whether or not.
He might.
I don't think he will. No.
I mean, it's on YouTube.
Kidding. He would never.
I have the handwritten script of that somewhere in here.
Let me see what the quality is like.
Oh, it's probably pretty good. That's probably from the CD.
All right, seniors, take a knee. Guys, with the exception of Smith, Jones, and Cook, you seniors will be putting on a football uniform for the very last time. Because the rest of you losers, especially Rudiger, aren't doing squat. Rudy, I've never seen such a crappy player try so hard.
Off of the bus tour, Notre Dame board here. Rudiger, what are you doing on this bus?
Oh, I want to go to Notre Dame.
Rudy, this isn't a sightseeing tour. You're way too stupid to go to Notre Dame.
But I've memorized every new Rocky speech. We're going to go inside. We're going to go outside. And we're not going to stop till we get over the goal line.
Rudy, the key to life is to enjoy the gifts God gave us.
Who's doing the voice?
Us. That was me in the beginning.
Rudy is Mike. Well,
Rudy's played by Clark. And then Drew is the best. Okay. His narration and all that. Yeah. And then we'll all pop up randomly as different characters throughout.
I don't have any gifts, so I don't know what my point is. Get the hell off this bus!
Oh.
One day later...
Hey, Pete, Eric Parsegian is speaking tonight. Want to go?
Sure, since I'm the only idiot who believes in your embarrassingly stupid dream.
Look, Rudy, I know I'm your brother, but what are you going to do? Wipe Eric's butt because you ain't playing there.
Shut up, Frank. If you had half of Rudy's heart, you could have been a great player. Coach always said you were a pussy.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Oh, yeah! Come on! Go! Hey, break it up, you guys. Damn it, Rudy. This stupid dream of yours is causing everyone a lot of heartache. Notre Dame is for athletes, rich kids, smart kids. You're Rudiger. Rudigers can have a good life. Hey, $5 an hour in a dangerous industrial plant isn't a bad life. Rudigers don't go to Notre Dame. Rudigers take it up the ass in Deliverance and memorize speeches.
Oh, my God, the plant blew up. Pete, are you okay?
Rudy, I'm dead.
Oh, my God, the only person who believed in my dream is dead. I'm going to Notre Dame right now.
Hours later at the guard shack at Notre Dame.
Can I help you? Hi, I'm 23 years old, and I'm here to play football at Notre Dame. I've got my life savings. $1,000.
Hey, man, what are you?
That's me trying to do Drew's Chicago brother voice. Can I help you? It sounds so bad.
You sound like an old Southern lesbian.
Buddy.
Yeah. And then I fall right out of character. The next line I'm supposed to say, I'm not in that voice, like no confidence behind it. Hilarious.
Rudiger, it's dark out. The admissions office ain't even open, you dork.
Hey, kid, I'm Father Callahan. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here to go to Notre Dame.
How are your grades?
Well, they suck. I'm a total idiot. I'll study 20 hours a day.
Ah, but Rudy, Notre Dame isn't for everybody.
But it's all I ever dreamed of, and my friend just died and stuff.
Look, laddie, I'll get you into Holy Cross Junior College. Probably you'll flunk out and I'll never have to see your stupid face again.
Thanks so much, Father Callahan. I won't let you down.
Ah, whatever. 2 days later at Notre Dame Stadium.
Hey, what you doing on that field? Touchdown, Rudiger! I'm just getting the lay of the land, since I'll be playing here next year. Yeah, right. By the way, can I have a job? I'll work for free. After all, I'm a Rudiger.
All right, then. Minimum wage. You start tomorrow at 10.
1 year later.
Ah, crap. I didn't get in. 1 year of eligibility as a fifth-string player. Down the tubes.
Look, Rudy, you got your head
Fifth-string.
so far up your ass, you just got a year of high-quality education.
But Notre Dame doesn't accept transfer students. If I don't get in next semester, I'll never run through that tunnel. Damn. Dad, I didn't get into Notre Dame, but I got all B's. How about coming to a game next year when I'm on a team?
That year at junior college hasn't made him any smarter, eh, Frank?
Oh, what a dumbass.
1 semester later.
Oh, I got in. I'm in Notre Dame. I get to ride the bench. Dad, Frank, I got in.
Let me tell the guys.
Hey guys, my kid's the stupid one. Rudy got into Notre Dame. Rudiger got into Notre Dame. God, they must have lowered their admission standards. My zero kid got into Notre Dame.
Dad, I gotta go. Tryouts are this week. Yeah, and I'm playing QB for the Chicago Bears this year.
2 weeks later.
Hey, Rudiger,
Yeah, Coach.
you suck, and you're pretty thick, but you've got more heart than the rest of the team put together. I'll put you on the scout team if you promise you won't let up for the next 5 months.
Well, I won't let you down. But, Coach, if I never dress for a game, how will my dad know I'm on a team watching on TV?
All right, Rudy, I'll dress you for one incredibly unimportant game.
Well, thanks, Sarah. Nobody would ever believe I was on a team if they didn't see it with their own eyes.
Yeah, whatever.
The next season.
Oh, no, Coach quit. But I'm sure he told the new coach about dressing me for one game.
Of course he did. Even though you suck, you're the heart of this team.
Later at practice.
Hey, man, if you don't hit harder than that, Purdue's gonna kill you Saturday.
Gee, this practice and this dope thinks it's the Super Bowl.
If you had 1/10 the heart of Rudiger, you'd be All-American.
After practice.
Hey, Rudiger, cut the John Wayne crap, man. You're making
That was
everybody
Mark,
look
I
bad.
think.
Everybody's getting sick of. Why can't you be more like Rudiger?
If you don't like it, why don't you quit?
Wow, Rudy, you really just taught me an important lesson. Thanks a lot.
Let's see, it's the last home game. Am I on the roster finally? Let's see, Richards, Russo. Damn, no Rudiger. I quit.
You can't quit, dumbass. A long time ago, I rode the bench, too. I thought it was because I was an African-American. I did it every day and shit.
Well, thanks, groundskeeper. I'm going back.
Hey, Rudy's back.
If Rudy doesn't dress, I quit.
You're an All-American captain. Act like it. Rudiger sucks.
He deserves it, Coach.
I quit too.
I'm not dressing either. I quit too. Count me out.
All right, relax. Rudiger dresses.
Hello? Hey, Frank, you want some tickets? I'm dressing for the game this week.
Sorry, I like to watch the game, not the bench. Yo, Rudy, lead us out of the tunnel. Your bench moment is the key to this game. You ready?
I've been waiting all my life for this. Let's go, guys!
Notre Dame, wake up the Yankees cheering her name.
Late in the fourth quarter, Coach Devine faces a dilemma.
Run out the clock before I have to put this dope Rudiger in. All right, guys, we got to score on this play, or else that loser Rudy won't get in. Ready?
Right.
And you'd think they'd be running at the clock here, but Notre Dame sweeps left. No, it's a halfback option pass, and it's caught for a touchdown for the fighting guy.
Low clap.
Yeah.
They're chanting for our loser son, Rudy.
I can't believe this. The whole crowd is chanting for our crappy kid.
And the final snap, number 45, Rudiger sneaks in and on his first and only play in Notre Dame history, sacks the quarterback.
I sacked him. Oh, my God. They're carrying me, Rudy, off the field. I'll make millions. Motivational speaking career. Really? Great cliche movie? Holy crap.
Since 1975, no Notre Dame football player has ever been carried off the field. And amazingly, Rudy's 5 younger siblings, all equally stupid, have graduated college.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good, dude. That was
Yeah.
really good. You want to know my connection to Rudy?
Yeah, let me guess. You guys probably hired him to be at an event somewhere
No.
or a book signing. No.
No, I met him in Ann Arbor one year, just hanging around, hoping someone would notice it was him. And he was in his varsity.
No, he was not.
He was like, yes, he was. He was like 50, Amy. And I just said,
What
hi.
a fucking
Was he tailgating or was he like
Mike? He was standing around trying to get noticed. His shirts, his jacket said
Oh,
Rudiger. He was just trying. It was like Stoney used to always wear jerseys with Stoney on the back so people would notice him.
Did Stoney die?
Believe it or not. So anyway,
no?
no, why?
I don't know why I thought that.
He's on the radio right now. His career.
Okay.
That was mean. He's a nice guy.
He's a good dude. But I was listening to him yesterday. I wanted to reach to the radio and punch him because
Why? What was he talking about?
Parrots everything Valenti says. They're talking about Iserman. He just parrots everything Valenti says. He doesn't, he's a follower. Stoney's a follower. Oh God, yes. Well, I mean, after years of being bitch slapped to living with Mitch Albom.
That would be tough. God, can you imagine living with Mitch Albom?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It'd be like living with your fucking mom again. Anyway, so with Rudy in the movie, remember the big ugly dork number 75 who was like the star lineman and he would be knocking him all over on his ass and
Probably
everything?
if I saw it. I mean, I definitely know that movie inside and out, but
he's the first guy who laid his jersey on Dan Devine's desk was that actor. That kid actually played at Notre Dame.
Really?
Do you know how I know that? Because I used to beat the shit out of him. His name was Peter Rausch.
Way.
And he lived in Troy. But his brother Scott was in my Troy. But he lived in my neighborhood. And he was this big fucking kid, boogers coming out of his nose, and we bullied the shit out of him. We were so vile as kids. He had a deaf sister.
Oh God.
And when we would beat his ass and make him go home cried, she'd come to the door going,
Jesus Christ.
So what did we do as little dickheads?
Yeah, bullied her too.
Yeah. We did the same thing back.
God, I hated guys like you. You fucking bullies.
Yeah, you did. But we were just little. We were like 10, 11 years old. This wasn't even middle school.
Old. You would have done that at 16.
And
who are you kidding?
No, I was pretty cool at 16. Anyway, but yeah, so then he ended up moving to Florida. And one day after National Signing Day, I looked in the paper and it said Peter Rausch, Tarpon Springs, Florida. And I'm like, holy fuck. I don't want to meet him now because he'll put his foot in my ass because he's 6'6", 300 pounds now. But he ended up going to play football.
Was he good? Was it like in the movie? He was the first one in, like a big. Did he play a lot?
He wasn't there at that time. He's younger than me, so he went a couple years after me. But when they made the movie, he was a player at Notre Dame. So they said, okay, any one of you dopes want to play a football player, we'll sign you up to play. And he got that main kind of player role.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, he was playing. It was, yeah. And every time I see it now, I'm like, oh, there's dorky little Peter.
You got to meet him somewhere and ask if he remembers you.
I FaceTimed him.
Really?
Or not FaceTimed him. I direct messaged him on Facebook. I don't know if it's him or not, but it looked like it. And I was trying to see if he would get back to us. Because actually, we picked on him, but we were all neighborhood
Yeah.
You know
playing
what I mean?
ball together and stuff.
And it was always like, shut up, you little bitch. It just
was he a
turned into
black
that.
kid? He's the big white kid.
Number
Okay.
75. Yeah.
All right.
Let me see if I can find him online because he's a big.
Yeah, if you're starting lineman at Notre Dame.
He was 6'6", I think. Oh, he's listed as Peter Rausch, actor.
He's an actor now. Sure. Why not?
He's an actor. I think he's actually a teacher or something. Let me just share the screen.
Yeah.
I'll show him to you.
Kind of sucks Michigan's not playing them every year.
Yeah, I don't care.
Why?
I got sick of playing Notre Dame.
Oh,
so I'd rather play Oklahoma.
I remember him in the movie. I liked him.
That's him right there.
I actually
he
liked
was good,
him.
dude.
Yep.
But imagine boogers running down his face 24/7 as an 8-year-old. That's how I last saw him. He was just this little putz that would come out and play with us. He was bigger than everyone else, but he was
Look at him next
pussy.
to what's that actor's name? Seth. Sean, whatever. Aston, yeah. Look how much bigger a human he is.
I know. Here he is right here.
Yeah,
Do you see
yeah.
that
No,
one?
I totally recognize him from the movie now.
Yeah, that's him giving his jersey. It's just a cool thing. I you know, when I saw that, I'm like, oh, this is a video,
Yeah.
dude.
Do you know anyone in movies, Amy?
There you go.
Did anyone in your class ever?
I'm trying to think if anyone in my class was. I had someone in my high school was Miss America.
Really?
Yeah, Kristen Haglund. She was from Farmington Hills.
Okay.
Someone in my class broke up Wolverine's marriage with Hugh Jackman.
Really?
Man, someone
Yeah.
needed to break up that marriage. Do you know what his first wife looked like? Hang
No,
on.
but look at her though.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, real quick while you look. Look at this. This is his role.
Don't get us booted. This might get us booted.
Now, music. That he started the slow clap.
Yeah.
No.
What
Hugh Jackman.
does-
Now I want to see his ex. Was it one of those like he got married as a starving actor
Yeah,
and she supported him?
Isn't she kind of a hog?
Oh boy.
and like
Oh.
he's hot.
He was my neighbor for a minute.
I know where you can meet a guy named Nick who looks just like him. By the way,
She was just like old looking.
ew.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah.
I don't know. It just was always like such a like. That's who you're married to?
He's a
Yeah.
good-looking dude, though, in a rugged
Oh,
way. He
yeah,
reminds me of
he's
Patrick
very
Dempsey a
attractive.
little
Yeah. Oh yeah. Chicks
You
love
seen
him.
Watch
Right.
him in The Greatest Showman.
He moved to
bit. No, okay, that's where he started cheating.
when he was in Michigan.
No, when he was on Broadway. Wasn't that Greatest Showman?
Yeah, Greatest
don't
Showman was
know.
a movie, but then they toured with it.
He
This is the woman who cheated with
and
her.
she's
This-
a
and she
knockout.
went
I
to Troy High
guarantee it.
School.
No.
No. Mm-mm. She's okay. That's her right
I mean,
there.
she's better
okay.
than his
Yeah.
first wife.
Yeah. Sutton Foster.
See, there they go.
Sutton. I like the name Sutton.
Sudden Falls.
She looks younger
Yeah, it's not
than
bad.
than the wife. You know,
She's
Yeah.
50-ish, I
Oh,
think.
really? She looks good.
mean,
She looks
she's-
way
yeah.
better than the first wife.
51. Yeah.
It's an upgrade, I would say.
Well,
Yeah. Big time. I mean, anything's
I
an
would hear a
upgrade.
lot of stories. He moved to a couple blocks over from me, kind of by Mitch Albom, actually.
Oh, when they were
When-
filming.
yeah, they were filming something in
What's that
Michigan.
movie? Rocky watches it all the motherfucking time.
Really?
That robot movie.
I Robot, Machinina.
No. And it's where they made that
Ex
they made that
Machinina.
Eminem song for it. Hugh Jackman robot movie. Real
Isn't Google
Steel.
Awesome. Hugh Jackman.
I've never even heard
Never
of it.
heard of that
Rocky watches it all the time.
Oh my god, all the time.
That's funny. Yeah, no, the neighborhood, people would talk about
Yeah, it
him.
was
He
filmed
was
in
apparently super involved with neighbors and super friendly, and like everyone loved him. He would hang out at all the little shops in Franklin area.
That was kind of how Jason Segel was when he was in Ann Arbor. Doing,
That makes sense though. Jason
what is it?
Segel.
7-year engagement. He's a good dude, man. Bought us all a bunch of beers for like $5 solid.
Yeah, I
hours
believe
one night in
it.
Ann
See,
Arbor.
I want to hear
Yeah.
that about Jason Segel.
He's a
Yeah.
good dude, man.
Yeah,
He
not
was-
like Ryan
and
Reynolds.
he was funny.
Who everyone
Right?
liked, but turns out
No.
to be a total douchebag.
Yeah, that sucks.
The one thing he told us was that Katherine Heigl is
Oh yeah.
a bitch.
I heard that
Well,
from the Grey's Anatomy days.
That doesn't surprise me.
And that's why she
Right.
doesn't work. No one wants to
Right.
work with her. But he confirmed it though, because he was in the one.
She has like a dog food company now or something. Mm-hmm.
Does she? She's so
Yeah,
pretty.
yeah.
But
I get
man,
her
she's got a
confused.
terrible reputation.
Who's the one? Seth.
Rogan banged her in
Seth
the movie.
Rogen. Yeah,
Knocked
is
Up.
that who it is? Okay,
Yeah.
maybe I'm thinking of the right. Yeah, she's
She's spectacular.
yeah. Didn't she do an interview recently talking about banging like a 26-year-old guy and like
No, that was Charlize
Theron?
Theron.
Okay, I get her and Heigl confused. I think they're both kind of bitches.
Yeah, they look a lot
Yeah.
alike. Just so fun to look at, though. Just gorgeous.
Yeah, 20 years ago.
Oh, they're so pretty now.
Still,
Are they?
they're still pretty.
Well,
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I know you probably have got way better pussy.
Way
than
better,
I do,
sure.
but-
Yeah. No, I'm done. I'm out. I'm out of the pussy game. Yeah,
Really? Are you going
I'm
to
done.
the cot?
I had my fill. I'm not dealing with it anymore.
Well, dude, we're not going to question your life choices. You like dick, you like dick.
No, I'm
one
just
cares.
going to be asexual.
Mike
I'm just
is
retired. I
Like
retired.
Wojo?
You know what I
Did you
mean?
say like Wojo?
What's that? Yeah, I'll just be like Wojo.
And Big E.
Wojo
I
that I
think
know of has
Big
never had
E
a
is like that
significant
now.
other.
Is he?
I
Yeah.
think so. I mean, you know.
Yeah, Big E hated Vagine though. He thought
I
they
know.
were ugly and gross and
Yeah.
like all of that.
Yeah, but
So-
he still ultimately, wanted to try to have
Yeah.
sex.
Yeah. I mean, it would literally have to walk up and be like, I'm here if you want it. I'd be like, all right, maybe give this a give
Well,
this
yeah,
a
because I
run.
mean, where are you gonna find?
Yeah, where am I gonna find it?
Vagine?
Yeah, no. So yeah, but I feel like we are healing as a nation. I was watching this. Have you seen these videos going around? Because we're getting towards football season kicking off. When do the Lions play?
Saturday.
Are they playing Saturday?
Last exhibition game Saturday, and he is going to play starters.
Have they played 2 games already?
There's only
I
3
know.
now.
This is
And they've
2,
already-
I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is the second one.
Weekend, then they start.
Yeah,
this is 2.
So then
Because week 1 was that shitbox performance.
Yeah, in
last week.
Cincinnati. This one is home, I think, isn't it?
So they'll have 2 more preseason games, then a week off, then the season,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
I think that's how that goes.
Well, no, it's not a full week. It's like their games are all on Thursday, then they play 1 week from that Thursday, that Sunday. Well, the games I think start Wednesday.
Yeah.
Of the following week.
Are
We
they
don't
all
play till
playing
Sunday,
Thursday?
though.
Because I know the Niners are playing like in Australia on Thursday, but the season kickoff I think is on Wednesday with like a Super Bowl
Yeah, I think so.
rematch or
You're right.
something. I don't know. Either way, it's right
Yep,
around the corner,
you're
and
right.
then college football's kicking off. Like this is the
College
time
football
of year.
probably kicks off before that.
Yeah, but I don't know
Fifth.
when Michigan's
Fifth.
first game is.
The 5th.
September 5th.
September 5th. I
Okay.
think, yeah.
But-
because they're playing Western
Yeah.
Michigan.
Throwaway game. But we're starting to get the sorority videos. I know people are bitching online.
Love them.
There's no need to feel
Oh.
down. I said, young man, pick
Videos.
yourself off the ground. I said, young man,
Yeah, this
probably
one's sponsored, I think.
Is it really?
Are you shitting
There
me?
was one sponsored by Nike. It wasn't this one, though. I don't
you
think.
can go. I said, young man,
This pisses off
Yeah.
anyone
short on your
who is on the left.
We need to get to
I
a
gotta
place.
tell you guys.
What?
It's funny because I send these videos to my friends that I was in sorority with,
Yeah.
and I have
Uh-huh.
2 thoughts about it. My first thought is
These
2006 to 2009 Amy would have done, if that was cool in 2006 to 2009 and I was in a sorority, I would 100% be doing it, and I would 100% be in the front. Amy
Yeah.
and I would 100%
Amy in
be watching.
2026 is looking at that going, thank the Lord we never had to do any gay shit like that. But
Wait.
if it was cool in college, I would have done it.
Why
You
why
know?
is that gay shit? I
Right.
think it's great. I don't have any problem like that.
No, because
It looks-
it's just and I gotta say, I mean, being in a sorority in the South is way different than being in a sorority at Eastern Michigan,
Yeah.
admittedly.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, people have coaches to get their kids into sororities in the South.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you would have been dancing with a bunch of hogs, right? At Eastern?
No, I mean, there were like 2
No, there were still
pretty
20.
sororities.
Yeah, but fat chicks are not allowed in sororities. In the
No,
South.
right. We did have
Michigan,
some,
they
yeah.
are.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
rules.
But in general, there were like 2 of the like better looking sororities, which was mine and Delta Zeta. And then the other were like kind of like the, fat girl sororities.
You would have
We did have some though.
Right, the Omega
Yeah,
move.
yeah.
you would be like if you would have done that back then, Amy,
I would have been choreographed.
you would have been choreographing it. And
Right,
you'd be
right.
coaching it now. Like
Right,
if given
right,
the
right.
chance, you'd be writing the choreography and
Yeah, if I were the advisor for a sorority, I would be all involved in that. But now when I watch
Sometimes
it,
I
I'm like,
feel like
thank
they're
God
fake.
I didn't have to do that, because that looks like a lot of work.
That's what I see. Amy, I was just going to say, you know what I see? I see a
Yeah.
lot of work being put into that. And the other thing is, when I first started seeing them, I'm like, these
Oh
aren't
no,
real.
they're real.
There are
Yeah.
not that many hot chicks in one
Yeah, there are.
sorority at
Yes,
Alabama.
there are.
yeah, there are.
Oh, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
man. I don't know why my kids are going to
Honest
school
to
in
God.
Michigan.
If I could redo, I think I've said it on the show before, but if I could redo it, I'd go to an SEC school.
Yeah,
Oh,
it looks fun as hell, honestly.
I got to say, though, I think Michigan State's got its fair share of hotties up there.
At least they did. I don't know what
Michigan
it's like
State.
now.
Michigan's even raised their game a little bit, too. It used to be like a no-go, right? Now you walk through campus on game day and
have we talked about
not
what
as
Michigan
awful
is
as it
doing
used to
for their incoming freshmen next year? Did you guys see that story?
No,
Oh, boy.
I did on my show. We should
What
talk
happened? What are they
about it.
doing?
Michigan.
Oh, there's two things to combine with this, Amy. You do that first, and I'm going to tell you what Detroit Public Schools is
That
doing.
I feel like they've been doing for a while.
They just added middle schoolers, but go ahead.
So Michigan has announced that they are not doing letter grades for their incoming freshmen because they want to remove the stress of getting a grade for the
Holy
first semester.
shit.
The brightest and best.
Teaching the
The
wrong
brightest
things.
and best.
Yeah, let them.
Amy, people who are competitive as hell in high school, like those kids the kids that get into Michigan will slit your throat for
That is
half
so
a grade.
like who are they catering to? Who is
I
that
know.
catering
Isn't
to?
that
Like
insane?
honestly, that's but you know what? Good, let them. Just fall off a cliff, whatever. Take hundreds of years of tradition and like we all knew. You could all identify the handful of kids that were going to the University of Michigan. Like it was special.
And they all care about their grades, though. They are going to
Yeah.
be. They
They'll
are going to
kill
be
you
pissed
for a
that they don't
grade.
know their grade. They're
Right,
all dorks.
they are. And it's
So what do they
and
get? A
it's just in
GPA?
the
How do they get a
college of
GPA? How do they
literature.
get any of that stuff?
It's a pass or no credit.
For the first
That's
semester.
it. Pass, no credit for the first.
This is
Wow.
like one of the top
Yep.
universities in the country.
Those kids are going to be pissed. Honestly, the kids that work there,
Going to Michigan is
like
just
I've talked about it before, but my buddy, who was my best friend forever, went to Michigan, and like he was the kid, like and a lot of you guys know this. We would go out and party till 2 a.m, be absolutely hammered, and you know go downstairs, the fridge, get something to eat, go back upstairs. He'd be studying at 3 a.m, shit faced. He'd be buried in the books, and it was like, how are you doing this? They were wired different. And it's like,
oh, that's how that's where they got their self-worth, Mike. I mean, these are people who were raised to be academics by their parents, and that's how their parents look at them. And man, they are competitive. I dated a valedictorian in high school, and man, she was insane about her grades. Meanwhile, I'm drinking beer every night going, let's
couldn't care less. Yeah. No, these videos, like these go every year, once a year, we go through this where these really SEC videos go viral and go around, and it's, and I just love that people they're praising on them finally, because we've spent this weird decade where it's like you're seeing, and they're still trying to do it, like the social media criticism. This is somehow misogynistic. I'm like, how do you get there? These girls rush a sorority. It's all females. There's no men there. Is it just they're showing off hot bodies? Is that what people are thinking is misogynistic about this?
Well, and they're all white too.
Right. Okay.
That pisses
does.
them off.
It does. Yeah, they're talking about,
and I think people in general think, that these types of organizations have some basis in misogyny because, elitist, probably, separating men from women and yada yada. Like it's probably rooted. They just at their core hate sororities and fraternities because of.
Okay. What they say is, critics interpret this as reinforcing beauty / status, competition, exclusion, social hierarchy among young women. I think that's a good thing. I'm sorry, ladies. It's probably for the best. Like, I cannot take one more video of watching a panel of 2s all describe themselves as 10s. Like, it's not good for society. Like, no, there is a hierarchy. And these chicks talk about, hey, so the counter argument to that, because people are pissed that, the best dancers are in the front and the hottest girls. It's like, Yeah, that's how life works.
Just like in the
Right.
movies.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And by the way, the ones with rhythm, the ones who have dance experience, because I can tell you something, like not everyone's qualified as a dance coach. Not everyone's qualified to be in the front. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, two
just
left
like
feet people.
FYI.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can be hot and,
You gotta be.
still be in the back.
Yeah, and people point out
Yeah, can they
that
though?
like hey,
Because you
guess
don't
what?
want their glaring awkwardness fucking everything
No.
up.
But no one's looking at their awkwardness.
And people point out that so people that are bitching about that kind of thing, like, oh yeah, they'll sure have the hottest and most talented dancers in the front. And it's like, yeah, just like football teams have starters and bench players. Just like
in the backfield is your best runner,
right.
your best player.
I mean, imagine making that
Right.
argument for anything else. Like you see a choir, bands have first chair, second chair. They're like, it's all talent based. All of life is like that. Get used to it. Military companies have ranks. Companies have managers and underlings. Like, so it's just, yeah, this idea of like, oh, everyone's got to be equal all the time. It's like, no, and most people are pushing back on that. It's not like a big thing, but I love to see that where it's just like, oh, shut the fuck up, Tubby, who can't dance, 2 left feet. No one cares. Shut up.
I'm looking. I'm trying to find this for you, but I can't find it. Last year, I noticed that some of the corn-fed schools wanted to get involved, and I think it was the University of Minnesota put one out. And I watched it, and I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
ouch. And
they
it was
have
like,
one of the best
Big Ten should
teams
sit
in the
this one
country.
out.
Yeah.
Oh, do they really? Minnesota? But this was definitely Omega Mu, and I'm like, ladies,
it's a rough name.
Yeah. Right. No, Omega Mu's from Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen that movie in 50 years, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But anyway, they were trying to show their moves, and I just wasn't.
And people are all pissed about the lack of black representation too. It's like you read. Wait. Hold on.
Wait.
Boy, you just picked a picked
What?
a jab there.
Yeah, seriously. Well, I noticed there's no POCs, people of color. You're like, oh, shut up. Don't they have their own fucking sororities? Don't they?
Thank
Don't they
you, Mike.
segregate themselves
Thank you,
at this
Mike.
point?
Let me tell you about the
HBCU.
Divine Nine. Okay. They form
What's
what is
that?
called the National Panhellenic Council, and it is to support Black students facing racial exclusion and to champion community service. However, ironically, they are the racial excluders, and you must be Black to be in one of these sororities. So for someone to say, and as someone who went to Eastern Michigan, there were a lot of the Divine Nines there. Great. They were great people, but that was the thing. Like, Black people and white people had their separate sororities. So like it or not, that's just the way of the world. Like, you might have a straggler coming over to the traditional regular sororities. You might, but mostly if you were Black, you were joining one of the Divine Nine. You were not joining a white sorority. So that is a misplaced grievance, because they've got their own thing and they seem to like it. And I'll tell you one thing, the Divine Nine, they're way more committed to like being they serve like for their lifetime, and they continue on to do like charitable things, whereas for us it's kind of more just like we're in it to get, make connections, and then it stops once we stop in college.
Yeah.
I don't follow the Divine Nine. I follow the Alabama State
honeybees. More like bumblebees.
You have to be 250 pounds. You have to be 250 to be
Smart.
in this group.
This is like
Did you know that, Amy?
No, I did not.
You have to be over 250 pounds to be a honeybee.
Hell yeah.
For decades, but it made history in 2004.
What HBCU is this at?
Ladies who are more on the
Alabama
curvy side,
God.
the thickness
Ooh,
that
more
you're
on the
wearing. The
curvy
country's
side.
first
T-shirt.
Look at that.
And how excited
Look at him, look at him.
are the fans
Hell
in the
yeah,
stadium
brother.
when you guys come out?
Yeah,
You know,
boy.
in a lot of HBC.
Oh my God, it's so bad.
Yeah, boy.
Amy, do you remember the story I did years ago about the band? It was another HBCU, and they had a band, and they couldn't perform that season because all the chicks were like 300 fucking pounds, and they
Yeah.
didn't have enough fat chick uniforms, and they were really expensive to get made. And so it was like, we don't know what to do. The chicks were just too fat to get in the
we
uniforms.
didn't have any uniforms.
It's like, oh boy. Oh my God.
Oh, that's for me. Thank you.
Red shit.
Can't spell your name right, but
and then we've got, it's school's kicking off for everybody. And then we got these entrepreneurial geniuses, the young spirit of entrepreneurship running rampant through this country. Penn State running a coke ring.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable. Wow. We got our hot chicks back.
Do you think it's the only school?
Hell no.
They're all got coke rings.
My buddy, again, he ended up becoming he's a scientist, but the one that went to U of M, like when he went to study in San Diego, it was at one of the Scripps, hospital. I should probably not talk about much of this, but it was like someone was supplying all the doctors with their blow. Like they were getting good coke from, down in Southern California, right at the border. And I can't remember who it was that was supplying all them with their blow, but it was like, I just remember thinking like, wow, even the doctors, it's like, oh yeah, all of them, like all of them. So it's like, it starts here, Penn State, you got this frat bros just making fucking gobs of money. Selling blow to each other. It's hilarious. I didn't realize coke was so popular.
I thought it was.
I did too. I thought fentanyl would have scared everyone away. Like I've just heard stories like if you buy coke, you're 100% getting fentanyl. Like it's not most of it, majority of it, a lot of it. You got like all of it at this point has fentanyl in it. If you're buying pills on the secondary market, black market, on the street, you're getting fentanyl in your shit. And it's just like, it's just a matter of, oh boy, how much did I get? That kind of thing. But this ring busted after authorities were tipped off that this kid was accepting Venmo payments for drugs under his own name. Authorities were told by an informant, narc, that's what we used to call them, that a male going by T-Rob, fucking frat boy T-Rob,
a white kid?
Yeah. He was selling large amounts of blow from the Delta Upsilon. Is that how you say that? Delta
Upsilon, actually.
Upsilon. Okay.
Yeah, but it's Epsilon out in the streets. But if you're saying the Greek alphabet, it's Upsilon.
Upsilon. Okay.
Oh, phone. Look at
dude.
Look at
she's here for a reason. I knew I couldn't say it right.
Delta, Epsilon, Zeta, Eta, Theta, Iota, Kappa, Lambda, Mu, Nu.
Sure.
Something like that.
Something in my throat. Sorry. Just a cough. So T-Rob out on the streets, the hardcore streets of Pennsylvania. There's T-Rob slinging blow. Alleged drug kingpin T-Rob was accepting payment through Venmo with the username Tom Robinson. Yeah, that's T-Rob.
Hello, Thomas. Did you see these fucking nerds too?
They're
I think nerds.
So. Feel free to pull up a picture, but yeah, of course they're Thomas Robinson. Of course, I'm surprised there's not a third after his name, Thomas Robinson the third. Of course, he goes by T-Rob. So a database search for Tom Robinson eventually led cops to Thomas Robinson with an address at the Delta Upsilon fraternity house in State College there in Pennsylvania. When authorities raided the frat house, T-Rob resisted arrest. Oh, T-Rob.
Oh no, T-Rob.
Yeah, T-Rob. And so you're like, all right, T-Rob, badass that he is, he's slinging rock and he's fighting off the cops, resisting. No, he was like, bro, I thought you guys were my brothers playing like a trick.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so T-Rob fought back and got his ass tased.
What fraternity is this again?
Delta this is T-Rob right here, I think.
Upsilon.
This guy.
Is that him? Oh,
Coke ringleader.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's T-Rob.
God, he looks like a fucking ringleader, doesn't he?
Does it have his name? And these guys, yeah, they didn't. It's not like the movies. They didn't, protect their brethren. No. So, yeah, I thought you guys were playing a prank.
They rolled on each other fast.
Immediately.
Are they going to get a long prison term sentence, you think?
They'll use them to take down something greater.
Yeah, I mean, it was like multiple states that so this was going across state lines and all kinds of stuff. So, but his dad's probably a judge in the area. You know what I mean? Like you'll find out all kinds of stuff about T-Rob and his actual crew. So the cops go into his place. They end up arresting him. They found 8 grams of blow, 8 ounces of weed, more than 200 amphetamine and dextroamphetamine pills. I don't know what dextroamphetamine is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
So amphetamine is like uppers. That's like is that like
that's
Xanax?
an upper, I think.
Yeah, that's an Adderall type thing, right?
Isn't
that what
Dextro's probably a downer.
Amphetamine is Adderall.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
So what's amphetamine? I thought that was Adderall. So what? I guess the question is, what's the difference between dextroamphetamine and amphetamine?
I'll have to call my dealer and get back to you.
Yeah. I've lost track with all mine. Yeah. So they found those, and then they found in T-Rob's safe a .45 caliber handgun. He was ready.
T-Rob?
Yeah, T-Rob.
T-Rob was ready to go to gangland.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Dextroamphetamine contains a 3-to-1 mix of dextroamphetamine and levoamphetamine salts. The blend gives a mix of mental and physical effects. Dextroamphetamine contains 100% of dextroamphetamine with no levoisomer. So it sounds like what the Adderall is the dextroamphetamine.
Okay.
And then
so this is like Vicodin having Tylenol in it, where OxyContin doesn't have any Tylenol in it.
Right.
So they're both the hydrocodone, the active drug that people are seeking, but without the liver banging Tylenol aspect. It sounds like something similar.
Yeah.
The dextro is. So you probably want the dextro has none of the whatever it is. It's pure.
Yeah.
All right. T-Rob's getting the good shit.
T-Rob's a goat, man.
So, well, he was a goat. Up to this point, he's got a clip. He's got his fucking 45. He's got pills. He's got whatever you need. T-Rob's the man at this point. Following his arrest, he immediately ratted on his supplier, fellow student Agostino Abatillo, a member of Penn State's Sigma
First one to
Chi.
make a deal, baby.
He's a dead
man. Yeah, but you don't want the cops saying it like, oh, yeah, T-Rob, tough guy T-Rob. Yeah, he turned immediately on his boys. So
I got to tell you, those guys are not living by the rules of the streets.
No.
Okay?
No.
They're living by the rules of the fraternity, and they are going to turn on each other.
Like Greg said, he thinks he's joining gangland. It's like, dude, you can't call your mom when you get in a dispute with your boys.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do that. And you certainly can't turn on old Abatillo.
But the problem is he's talking to his mom going, Mom, I can't go to jail. I can't take it in the ass. I can't go to jail.
Did you see me? Did you see my mugshot?
My hands are too soft, Mom. I can't.
Yeah.
They'll want me jerking them off all the time.
Yeah. Otherwise, he's going to have to go be with the Aryans.
Yeah, he's telling his mom, like, if I go to jail in these glasses, we're gonna have to install windshield wipers on them. There's so many guys gonna be coming in my face. He's like, no, I can't,
Mom.
So Abatillo and T-Rob met through one of T-Rob's frat brothers who was already dealing coke, according to a filing on Abatillo. According to a filing from Abbott, do any of these guys want to shut the fuck up? Any of them? At any point, would you guys like to shut the fuck up?
They are rich kids who go to Penn State.
Dude, so T-Rob rats on Abatillo, and Abatillo's like, well, we met through this other guy that was dealing over here. It's like, shut the fuck up. How about we shut the fuck up? How about we do that? Wait till the lawyers get here.
Right.
And we'll have our day in court. The unidentified frat brother told T-Rob, I want out. I can't do this. So he told the grand jury that T-Rob bought him out of all his product, his most recent blow run and coke supply. T-Rob made several large coke purchases between January and September of 24, including one for $18,000, one for $22,000.
sure he could just sell that amongst the fraternity brothers. It's somewhere safe where they can buy it. They know that they're not going to be getting coke mixed with fentanyl. They're not like buying it off of some random dude on the street. I'm sure he was just making bank just selling to his fucking friends.
Yep. But then he's, it just took one word getting out. He's using Venmo. He's leaving this massive paper trail.
Right.
That's the dumb thing, dude. This is a cash business. It always has been. It's a cash business.
There's a reason.
Dude, come on, man. You got to have some street smarts.
Right.
You don't fucking get a bank
Penn
loan.
State teach you anything?
Right. I mean, it's just crazy. I do feel like we're getting back to normal, though. I want our frat brothers doing entitled frat boy shit, like doing way too much blow and selling it to each other. I want our hot sorority chicks dancing on cam. We've spent too long dealing with the. Did you see the Tim Pool? We mentioned it the other day, Amy, but we never talked about it. What is it? Jubilee Surrounded.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you familiar with that? I guess it's like just an online thing. 3G out. Have you seen those?
No.
It's like a debate bro thing where you take it. The ones I see are usually just all liberals, like a panel of 20 young liberal douchebags in a room, and then you set one conservative there, and they argue their stuff. Well, I'll show you.
They've done it in the reverse too.
Have they done it in the reverse? I haven't seen that. But these kids, it's like, dude, you guys are in your fucking 20. What are you doing? Go be like T-Rob. Go get some blow. Have fun with your buddies. Try and get some puss on the weekends. Like, what are you worried about? It's just.
My next surrounded claim
is
that the United States is tracking towards a civil war.
There's 42 of your titles that have the word civil war in it.
Correct.
With big fonts on the front.
They sure do.
So why is that? It's sensationalist. It's easy to get clicks on that. There's a reason why you say it, because it's very profitable for your business.
Not necessarily.
But
we have 1,600 episodes of just IRL.
There comes a point where people stop taking your predictions seriously.
Are you going to make an argument, or are you mad at me?
I'm not mad at you.
Okay, then let's make an argument.
Dude, first off, first thing out of my mouth, I would just be like, hand, immediately. This guy's fucking stump hand would freak me out.
Right. I'm sorry, my mic broke. I had to fix it.
Uh-oh.
About whether or not we are tracking.
But they're just, I don't know what the goal is here. They're not going to win an argument. These young dorks that I don't know what they think. And this guy in the background in the green shirt with the fro back here, I've never wanted to punch a kid more in my life.
Yeah.
Who do these kids think they are, that they're smarter than everybody? They figured out the world and they're going to solve all the world's problems. This kid cannot be bothered to listen to a single word anyone has to say. He's already smarter than everybody.
No. If you're making an argument, you don't like my thumbnails, or you say my name over and over again.
I'm saying that you say bullshit in order to get money. But what I really think is
let me ask you a question.
The predictions.
Let me ask you a question you can't answer.
I will agree with you that there's increased polarization. I would attribute a lot of that to people being specifically online.
Let me ask.
There's a lot less interaction with people that are in different camps.
Let me. You defer.
You can say that there's a civil war every year and it doesn't happen. And
I never said
it just hasn't happened yet.
Let me ask you a question.
Or if it does happen, you say, "See, I've had it all along."
Let me ask you a question.
You are the same thing as the Christian rapture people who say that the rapture's coming every fucking year, and when it doesn't happen,
do you want a soapbox? Do you want me to get you a soapbox?
It's really
I can leave.
easy. It's really easy to do what you do. It's really easy.
Oh, he's got a prop with him.
You literally just say, "Civil war is happening next year. Civil war is happening next year. It's coming. Make sure you."
See, he put a beanie on like Tim Pool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love his little hand.
Yeah, isn't that great? I would have stood up and said,
hand.
You were great, dude. Everybody give him a hand. There's no way I wouldn't have said something like that in this.
I wouldn't have walked off. I don't think. I don't like that.
See, he did. I heard
him explain this. Talk.
Yeah, but you just sit there. I don't know. Walking off makes them think they won.
Well, he walked off for 10 seconds and then came back. Yeah, he did. So, but that's not what the headlines are.
With
right-wing podcaster rage quits So
rage quit.
Yeah, that was a rage quit, according to BuzzFeed. I heard Tim Pool talk about this, and he said, look, they like to do this where they don't want to argue with you. They don't want to have a back and forth. They want to
they want to talk at you.
They want to get their moment. They're going to tell you off. And we saw this. There was a really douchey one with some tranny who gave the what for to Ben Shapiro. And it was just like a 2-minute straight lecture, blah, 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 blah. And Ben just sat there. And then he got his ass chewed up for like, oh, wow, he got owned. And so apparently Tim Pool was like, hey, look, I'm not doing this. If this is going to be some like your moment to grandstand for to be clipped later to make me look like an asshole, I'll just excuse myself and come back and we can start over. So that was kind of the story behind that. But yeah, all these people, this fucking guy.
Donald Trump is absolutely a fascist. He's, like I said, he has some Nazis in his administration. I think we're shifting Pete Hegseth.
How is Hegseth
He literally has a proud Nazi tattoo on his chest.
He does not.
Stephen Miller is absolutely a Nazi.
I saw this one.
Stephen Miller is not.
Steve Miller's a Nazi. He's a fucking Jew, dude. Like, what are you talking about? He is. Like,
you're right. I know. You're right. It's so funny.
Like, I will never understand, these positions. Like, you're sure Trump is a fascist and Pete Hegseth is a Nazi and so is Stephen Miller. Okay. And so he's going to do what one of us would do and go, okay, what's your evidence of that?
A Nazi tattoo on his chest. No, he does not. He has a Catholic cross on his chest.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I mean, guys, look, I went to Catholic school when I was little. I left in fifth grade. So Pete Hegseth is not a Nazi.
Yeah, that's okay. Cool.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I saw this guy. Well, that's the dismissive thing to make you look like you don't know what you're talking about. Okay,
is that what that is?
Yeah, my wife does that sometimes. Like I was showing her. Remember the chick who was running for governor in Minnesota or Wisconsin who said we should cancel Thanksgiving. And I just seen it. My wife came in the room. I said, this chick wants to cancel Thanksgiving, is running for governor of Wisconsin. She goes, okay. And I'm like, well, here, I'll play it. No, okay. Cool. She's like, they're not doing it. They're not doing that. I said, well, she's on video saying it. And I just got to, okay. Fuck you. Whatever.
I noticed that. I think, Amy, you and I talked about it at one point after Trump first won the election. And all of a sudden, every liberal was like, I don't care. I don't even care. It was kind of this dismissive, like, I've never cared about any of this stuff. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, that's a reasonable position. You're talking about Huang or Hang, whatever her name is, Hong in Wisconsin. That's a little weird, too. There's some allegations going on there that they rigged that vote against her. Because she was like a 20-point lead going into that election.
They're trying to say it's an experiment that they were doing.
What's that?
You're talking about the fake polls?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, she was apparently this big, massive favorite. And then we all started looking into her and it was like, oh, the broad that wants to cancel. She's ashamed of her white son. She wants to cancel Thanksgiving, all that.
There's actually... Hold on, I have an article.
And then she lost the election to some guy that was out of the race. And then they brought him back last minute, like with a week to go, promoted him and he won. And it was like, yeah, that shouldn't be possible.
Yes. There was a company that recently shut down. I was talking about this today. Let me see if I can find it. Because they said they got caught with their fake polls, but they're now saying, well, we were doing an experiment.
What does that mean?
If I could hold on, let me see if I can find it for you. A social experiment about voting and things, and it had to do with Mayor Bass in Los Angeles and how she had they had her having a huge lead and she barely won. Oh, here
that'll build trust in elections.
Well, it says I'm going to share with you so you can see it as I explain this. But this goes along with that, Mike. That the poll that they had in Wisconsin and those they were fake, but yet the media dutifully jumped in and picked them all up. So this says mysterious polling firm behind fake election surveys closed after admitting to a social experiment. And again,
all right, who called for ludicrous?
Social experiments always go one way, don't they?
Weird how that is, isn't it?
The outfit has admitted that the surveys it released in the Los Angeles mayor's race and in Wisconsin were fake and is now out of business. The company that released the polls indicating Mayor Karen Bass of Los Angeles and Wisconsin gubernatorial candidate Francesca Hong leading their rivals by wide margins. Both barely won, or Bass barely won, and Hong lost.
And Bass didn't win, but okay.
It was a fabricated poll by Media Strategies entered the ecosystem and was reported on social media by some local TV newscasts and by online reporting. They just dutifully picked it up because it was their narrative. Like I was watching today, and now we're getting suppression polls about Mike Rogers getting smoked by El Sayed, and we know that's not happening.
Really? This is
So don't forget the pollster that had Kamala up 8 on the eve of the election. She shut down the next day. These polls are bullshit. There's only 2 or 3 that you can follow. And Nate Silver's not even
anymore.
One of them. Rasmussen is one that you can trust. He's doing modeling now. He's not doing polling, and he's doing modeling, and he's wrong a lot. He's wrong a lot.
Polling used to make sense to me when you could, you would cold call, right? Like you would cold call houses. Like, who are you calling? Are they calling cell phones now and getting people? Like, who's answering that call? Who's giving this research?
Many. I've been polled twice this week on text.
Yeah, I delete them immediately.
Well, no, I go in and fuck it up.
See, that's what I would think most people are doing.
Right.
Is fucking around. Like, oh yeah, for sure, I'm voting for Joe Biden. He's my guy. Like,
for sure.
I don't know who's answering that seriously though. I'm almost to the point where I wish Republicans would start fucking around. Kind of the point you were making there, like this always going one way. Like, okay, how would you like it if
always goes the same way?
If stories started coming out year after year that was just like, oh no, totally innocent. This thing that totally went one direction in its but it wasn't your direction. If that started happening on the right, like that, you never hear that ever.
No, it's crazy. It's always one way.
I don't know why that is. I mean, but I don't know. It's quit fucking around with elections. It's not building trust. That's for sure. These are not your experiments. It's just crazy. But
I call them the suppression polls, man. That's all they are. They want Republicans to say, well, we can't win. I'm not going to vote. That's all they want. That's all it is.
Did you and
you got to see right through
Did you so Amy, did you end up watching that Jubilee with Tim Pool?
No, I didn't.
You didn't end up watching it? Yeah.
No.
I don't know. I'm just like, these kids need to fucking, I mean,
I've watched plenty of them. They're all
You've seen enough of them.
Yeah.
This, and I don't know if it's, another byproduct of the social media we've created, this I'm going to get my moment.
Yeah, that's all it is. And they just want an when else are they going to get the undivided attention of someone that they despise? They just want to use it as an opportunity to yell at them and, think that they're going to be the one that's like, oh, that's a good point. I've never thought of that before. It's not like anyone's going in there with any honest intentions. And therefore, it makes for good, quote unquote, TV. And that's why those do well.
Yeah, but they just end up getting their ass kicked online afterwards. Like, none of them are like, well, he brought up some good points. No, they come off as smug assholes who really don't know a whole lot and don't seem incredibly interested in finding out. Like, you would think that I would be really embarrassed if I was like, oh yeah, Pete Hegseth with his fucking Nazi tattoo. Yeah. And you're like, yeah, but that's not a Nazi tattoo. I'd feel like an idiot. I wouldn't be like, oh, cool. Anyway, as I was saying, and just keep going like, no, you should be.
That's what they do. They plow through. They just.
Where does that confidence come from, though? Like, who's
stupidity?
What's that? Stupidity. Yeah.
When you being in the majority,
a lot of times,
bubble.
The other,
right, and a lot of times though that they don't even know they're stupid because, like Amy said, the bubble's like, oh man, you are so smart. You should go debate Tim Pool and tell that fucker.
Bad. You
give him a little
Pool that you would for sure change his mind.
Right.
I'd fucking destroy him.
Right.
Destroy him.
He's fucking stupid.
Like that guy who put on the beanie, handless man, put on the beanie. This is how easy it is to do your job. You just put it on and go, oh, there's a civil war coming and, blah, blah, blah. You're grifting for money. And it's like, hey, if it's so easy, you should do that then. If it's so easy to do what Tim Pool does and build your own company and run it and pay employees, you should fucking do that because it's super easy to do. I'd recommend doing that. Talking into a microphone when missing a hand is probably a good move for you. Not going to do a whole lot on a construction site, so you might as well go do that if it's so easy to do. The other thing that's pissing me off, and I'm seeing this everywhere, just because someone disagrees.
Do you think that guy works at a secondhand store?
He should. But the other thing, and I see this whether it's Candace Owens or any of these people, like if I disagree with you, it means you're grifting. You're just doing
that
this
word
for
is
money.
so overused.
It's driving me insane. Like these people, like that's the ultimate burn. Like I'm on to you. I know what you're doing, Amy. You're just grifting for money, and you're just like, okay, no, I just disagree with you politically. That's all that is. Yeah. I don't assume you're grifting. Like if you want to know grifting, like that is a thing. The best example I can think of lately would be Jake Tapper, right? Who spent years pumping up Joe Biden. As soon as he loses the election, he writes a book about what a brain dead fucking idiot Joe Biden was.
Right.
That strikes me as a grift. Like you're trying to capitalize on something. Tim Pool, like I don't know how he's grifting.
Yeah, just because you're making money doesn't mean you're grifting. That's not what that means.
And that should kind of be the goal of all of us. Like that's the goal, is to make money,
Right.
They're doing that a lot. Like people that disagree with Candace Owens, and we've talked some about it, but that's the go-to. She's just grifty. She's making money off of Charlie Kirk. It's like, okay, you can disagree with her, but Candace Owens is going to make money regardless. Candace Owens is good at what she does. She's made millions of dollars. I don't think it's a grift.
Well, I think it is a grift when every single show for the last 300 and almost 365 days has been about Charlie. She does nothing. She covers nothing else.
She covers some other stuff, doesn't she? Occasionally.
Not that I know of.
Well,
who was the Wilson guy that was on
Andrew
with her
Wilson
last week? Who is he?
He's a debate guy.
Is he related to the other Wilsons?
No,
the actors?
He's from
okay, because I could not find anything about him.
He's actually very good. I was very disappointed in his performance.
Yeah, he was bad. He didn't come with receipts though. He came completely on opinion and did not have. I mean, she dog walked his ass because name one of the charges. Name one of the charges against Tyler Robinson, and he couldn't. Oh no, but she kept doing that. He couldn't name one charge. Yes, she did. It was great. He looked like an idiot.
No, I don't think that was as big of a gotcha as people thought it was. And that was like, her biggest thing is you can't name the charges. She didn't literally she didn't say one. What is it?
He came out and made some proclamations about the trial without even knowing what he was being charged with. That was why he was
What were his proclamations that he made that were incorrect?
Man, I don't remember. I mean, I watched this a couple weeks ago or last week or something.
It was like 3 days ago.
No, it wasn't. It was last week. I watched it last week.
It was Friday.
Literally Friday.
It was Friday.
Yeah. Okay. So, he said that did he say he's getting off?
No.
Is that what it was? Or did he whatever he said, she said,
he didn't say anything that was factually incorrect other than the fact that he didn't know the charges.
Right. But I was more intrigued by what he said before that. If I could think about what he was saying, because then she said,
really
well, wait a minute. Well, you can be a bitch if you want, but
I'm just saying. This is what irritates me. Honestly,
you're talking to someone whose brain is fried.
Okay,
I mean, I can't remember what I did
yesterday.
Well, I gotta go look at the video now. I'll go look at the video.
Okay, go look at it. I'm genuinely
and I'm not defending Candace Owens. I don't give a fuck about Candace Owens.
I'm not defending him. I'm not saying he won. I think there was zero winners in that except for Candace because she got paid. Right. But people are just making these declarations like, oh, he lost because he didn't know the charges. Okay, aside from him not knowing the charges, what did he say that was incorrect? I truly don't think there was. I watched the whole thing. I don't think.
I didn't make a judgment. I don't even know who he is, and I don't give a fuck about Candace Owens, to be honest with you. I mean, you're talking about someone who walked in, watched the video, and then went, "That didn't go well for him."
He's like a Charlie Kirk, but rougher. smoking, drinking.
Is he a lib?
No. He
Okay,
fucking
never heard of
destroys libs. He's very talented, which is why I was very surprised with
you
how
weren't
he
thrilled with it either.
performed.
Then
No, I don't. But I don't think. I wish he would have gone in there and been how he usually is, which is on lock. Like, that's shameful for someone at his level to not immediately go, here's the 7 charges.
And he doesn't even have to know the 7, but he has to know aggravated murder. You know,
he looked unprepared for the first time.
Like, generally what they are.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And murder and aggravated murder are the same thing. So whatever.
Yeah, she tried to say they weren't, but I agree with that. But aggravated murder just has a heavier charge.
But
right?
murder is a subset of that. If you don't
Right,
agree that there was an aggravator, like, I think the aggravator is that they did this in front of a child, or something like that. And so if you think that the aggravator is not there such that it would create a death penalty, murder is a subset of aggravated murder. You can find him guilty of murder and not aggravated murder. Like, that's
I still don't know what her point was. Like, oh my God, you think murder and aggravated murder are the same thing? Like, she was trying to make a point, but I don't know what, like, one qualifies for the death penalty. Like, what's the big deal? Okay, we all know he's charged with murder, essentially. And she would look at me and go, oh my God, you're a retard too. Aggravated murder. And it's a massive difference. It's like, yeah, okay. Like,
and now I know what it was. He made the claim that there was overwhelming evidence for this crime. And she said to him, well, what's he being charged with? And he couldn't answer it.
No, those events happened. The charges happened at the very, very end. They started with his claim of what's the overwhelming evidence. He gave an answer and she didn't like it. That's what happened.
Have you played this yet?
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right.
And we were fighting with listeners about it because people.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? What did they say?
Oh, well,
I don't give a fuck about either one.
If people are in their camps, is kind of the thing. Yeah. And I wrote down a couple notes. I after we got done yesterday,
I'm not
Amy,
in a camp.
About like what I think is going on, because seeing Candace, like, people are following her like a soap opera, and they're all in, and it's very hard. So one side of the, Tyler Robinson, Candace Owens, like the whole thing, one side is producing, a very top-notch, well-produced, easily consumable, digestible documentary multiple times a week, every week for 11 months. And you're getting constant updates, cliffhangers. It's very one-sided, which it's not a knock. She can produce whatever she wants to produce, but it's not like she's trying to get to the truth of something. If Candace Owens found something damning to her argument, it's not like she would then put an hour out, producing the same slick style documentary that was damning about Tyler Robinson. She wouldn't. She's got a narrative that she's putting out there.
But she thinks it's 0% possible that Tyler Robinson did it.
And then you've got the other side that's virtually saying nothing. Occasionally we'll get like a boring court filing update, a request of the judge, something like that. It's like, that's what you get on one side. And then the other side is putting out, incredible documentary style work every week. And so it's very easy for people to follow that along. And because she's shaping a narrative and an opinion, people are falling in line. She's getting millions of dollars doing that. So kind of the point when we were talking about yesterday, it's like, I don't know what, like, this seems like an argument that should be had after we know what we know about the other side's argument, which they haven't released. All we've done is, what was it, the prelim at this point, which is just a little bit like, here's enough, judge. Can we go to a real trial now, kind of thing. So that's where we are, and then Candace also has the benefit on her side of massive nationwide distrust in our institutions. And so, like huge 70, what is it? Over 70% of people don't trust the FBI. They don't trust the government. They don't trust And so she's got all of.
Why would you?
Right. Yeah, no. True.
Yeah, but the problem is
but that doesn't make him any less guilty, Tyler Robinson.
No, and the problem is saying conspiracy bullshit and not connecting it to anything. You can say something's weird, but what the fuck does that have to do with Tyler Robinson doing it or not? Like, that's the problem, and that's what Candace doesn't have. And I've got a stat for you that I've been working on since we've been talking about this. I had Polly help me. I had her do some research on Candace's shows since September 10th, 2025. She's done roughly 152 shows since then. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Yes, she's done 152 shows since then. 109 of them are about Charlie Kirk.
Yeah. Well, to that.
So it is a grift.
I mean, that's 72% of her shows. 100, and that is not including her Bride of Charlie series, which was an 8-parter about Erica Kirk.
Yeah, true. Well, what I would say is I think the style that Candace is doing is almost like Seasons. I don't think it's laid out that way, but remember before it was like she did the Harvey Weinstein
Yeah, but that's
series.
the thing, like she doesn't do since Charlie died, she has done nothing except Charlie content.
Yeah.
That's the point of that. Like 72% of her shows since Charlie died have been about Charlie, and that's not including shows that were tangentially about Charlie, like about Erica, which was an 8-part series.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's a grift. She doesn't come out and say anything. And guess what? Candace argues a whole lot of shit that the defense doesn't argue.
Yeah, that's the weirdest part of this whole thing. Honestly, it is. It really is the weirdest part. You would think if you had all this national exposure and this whole basically trial going on, she's conducting her own one-sided trial, essentially in the public forum. For the defense not to go, I mean, they're watching it. They have to. It'd be and they
have all the same tips that Candace has. That she claims weren't turned over but no, they have all of that,
and they have access to be able to actually further dig into any of her claims. Like they would have the authority.
Guess what they also
to do
have? Guess what they also have? Access to Tyler fucking Robinson.
Right.
So they can go, hey Tyler, hey, were you at a steakhouse the day you killed Charlie? Oh no, okay. So what Candace Owens is saying is bullshit. Okay, gotcha. Thanks. Thank you for confirming.
And they probably are, Amy. They probably are, and we'll hear about that when an actual trial starts.
You know what actual trial is going on right now?
Uh-oh. Which one? Lindsay?
Keefe D.
Oh, Tupac.
He's on trial for killing Tupac almost 30 years to the day after Tupac died in September of 1996.
Did they have good evidence? Like, how did this pop up out of nowhere?
Listen to how this popped up. Listen to how you're never going to believe this. It's because of his own fucking words. This dumb motherfucker is on trial right now.
Who's his running mate? T-Rob?
I know. So Keefe D is like this. He was at the top of the food chain in the gangs on the West Coast. I think he was part of the Crips, if I'm remembering correctly. He was in Vegas when Tupac was killed, and his nephew, Tupac beat the fuck out of his nephew right before Tupac was killed. So Tupac and his boys got into a fight in the lobby.
This was the Tyson.
The night of the Tyson fight. And Keefe D says, I got pissed. I wanted revenge on Tupac for doing this. So I went and I got a gun, gave it to so-and-so, and he shot and killed Tupac. But this is how it came onto the radar. Gross. So in 2008, there was a federal investigation into the death of Biggie, Christopher Wallace.
Yep.
So they weren't even investigating Tupac. They're investigating the Biggie murder. The feds are. And they get to Keefe D. And they offer Keefe D a secret federal proffer, essentially saying, king for a day, kind of like what they did with Charlie's gay furry lover. Tell us everything. Tell us the truth about what happened. Tell us what you know about Tupac. Tell us what you know about Biggie. We won't be able to use it against you in a trial. And so he confesses. He says, okay, fine. Yeah, I was there the night Tupac was killed. I was in the car. I got the gun. I helped, get rid of it, blah, blah, blah. So the feds have this information, but they can't do anything with it because they said, we're not going to charge you. We can't use this information to charge you. So as time goes on, this guy who was in charge of the federal investigation, he retires. And what does he do? He writes a book. In 2011, he writes a book. And he talks about what Keefe D said in that secret federal proffer. And it goes crazy. And so now it's out there that Keefe D's confessed to this. It ends up being a series on TV. It ends up becoming a movie.
What was the name of the book? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Is Keefe D the one who sang "Don't Go Breaking My Heart" with Elton John?
It was.
What's Keefe D's real name?
Keefe D. It's a great name.
So it was
like T-Rob.
It's called Murder Rap: The Untold Story of the Biggie Smalls and Tupac Shakur Murders.
I feel like I read that.
Wait, tie in Biggie Smalls. Was he the retaliation?
Biggie was Christopher.
Yeah. Biggie died
Biggie
like
is, right?
he died like 6 months after Tupac, and it was supposedly retaliation for what happened to Tupac. Right. I think that Diddy was behind both of them, but neither here nor there.
Who was in the car with Tupac? Was it
it was what's his face?
The big dude.
Suge
Knight.
Yeah. Okay, so this FBI guy writes this book. It starts getting a ton of press. He's making a ton of money. It's getting turned into movies, TV shows, and Keefe D is pissed. Keefe D is pissed that this cop is making money off of his name and his story. So what does Keefe D do? Keefe D writes a fucking book.
Oh, God.
And Keefe D starts going on podcasts, talking about what he did and admitting to it. So now the cops don't have to use what he said in the federal proffer. They can use his words in his fucking book.
From a podcast.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
So that's when they arrested him.
Wow.
And they're getting him on like gang activity connected to the murder, because he didn't pull the actual trigger, and aiding and abetting, because he got the gun, he gave it to the person who did the actual shooting, and he's the last surviving person who was like in the car that is still living, and he's like in his 60s. Keefe D.
Really? Yeah. Do you think he's gonna go down for this?
I mean, he admitted it. So I don't know how he doesn't.
Yeah, but it was 30 years ago.
So he admitted to it.
There's no statute of limitations.
I know, but they're going to obviously bring up like he had King for a day. He was like on home base.
Yeah, but that he wrote about it. They don't even have to talk about that, although they're going to. But all they have to do is pull up his book. That wasn't part of the federal. If he wouldn't have done that, they would not have been able to prosecute him, because they can't use the federal information.
So no one told him, like, by the way, dude, like,
oh, you think
they can't use this?
You think he's got good role models in his life, Mike, that are advising him on wise business decisions?
That's so weird. I wonder if anyone's ever done that before, like gotten blanket coverage and then bragged about it elsewhere.
That would be like the furry lover confessing in his federal proffer, yeah, I knew Charlie was going to do it. I helped him. I bought him the bullets. I helped him engrave the bullets. I drove him to the school. So say he tells all this in a federal proffer. They can't prosecute him unless they find that information out another way. So if 30 years from now, the gay furry writes a book and says, hey, I knew Tyler Robinson was going to do it. I drove him to the school. I helped do the A, B, and C. They can charge him because they have a different way of getting to that evidence than through the federal proffer that he gave.
That's insane.
I mean, what a dumbass.
Yeah. Well.
So, I think he's going to go down for it.
Yeah.
But it's hilarious because they're bringing up these guys who were gangbangers back in the day who are grandpas now.
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't want to fucking be here. I don't want to be a part of this. I'm trying to teach my grandkids not to do what Papa did. And now I'm sitting here at this murder trial. There was one guy, he just looked at Keefe. He's like, I'm sorry, man. He's like, I didn't want to be here. I didn't want to have to do this.
Yeah. Yeah, you could picture some fucking 80-year-old black guy sitting there like Keefe D. Oh, you mean Keith DeLong? Yeah, we don't call him Keefe D anymore. Like, oh God, talking about this bullshit from the 80s. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So, yeah.
Are you gonna follow it?
I'm gonna follow it. Today's the third day, so I've been watching it on 2 times speed so I could catch up. But
that's just
I'm gonna watch it. It's pretty interesting.
I mean, what do you think they go for? Do they try and like, okay, you've been you haven't gotten in any trouble the last 30 years. You're raised a family, you've got grandkids now. Like, are they going to have interest in throwing him in jail for this? I mean, maybe.
He's been in jail since he's been arrested. Yeah, and he's still talking shit. He's still talking shit on Tupac while he's in jail on jail calls. And it's like, dude, you can't take your hatred for him down a notch 30 years later on recorded jail calls.
Yeah.
He's like talking to his son. He's like, I don't want any of my kids listen to that FAGGOT's music and like talking about what he did back in the day. It's like, you're just so stupid. You're so stupid.
Yeah. Plus, there's some great shit on those albums. I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
Mama and Changes, and like there's some good stuff in there. Like to deny your kids that, your grandkids that.
I know. It's kind
seems
of
cruel
selfish.
and unusual.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I know, no one's lining up to hear fucking Keefe D's hits.
Yeah.
I mean, I would.
Don't you blaspheme Keefe D? Don't you blaspheme?
I'm not trying to
Keefe
blast
D.
him, but he's blasting Pac, dude. I mean, seriously, even if you've never heard Tupac, go get the Greatest Hits album. Start there. It's great shit. It's cruel and unusual to deny your grandkids that.
It is.
It really is.
It is.
It's great voice, generational. Honestly. Hey, let's do some emails. We didn't even get to the story of the chick that ran on the field and tackled the player. Did you see that girl?
Mm-mm.
Did you want to see her real quick?
Mm-mm.
Let's see you doing this, Ames.
Or do you want to say it for the member show tomorrow?
Yeah, we could. Well, now I've mentioned it. It's quick. It's only 20 seconds. What's that?
Tease,
What'd you say, you smart ass?
It's called a tease. It's called a tease.
Well, I'll just play this and then we can maybe discuss it tomorrow.
Don't bother listening to the member show tomorrow.
No, you can. Patreon.com/TDC podcast. You're smart, Greg. All right, I'll play it. Let me do this read real quick and then we'll play it. Hey, dreaming of a home that's actually you? Sick of those outdated rooms dragging you down? At Mitten Millworks, where they're your local crew that handles all the residential remodeling stuff, killer basement finishes, fresh new kitchens and bathrooms, you name it. Want custom built-ins that are totally functional and match your vibe? They've got you. Even better, their awesome 3D drawings and renderings let you see and tweak the whole thing before they even pick up a hammer. So swing by mittenmillworks.com or visit their Facebook page for pics and inspo. Shoot them an email at mittenmillworks@gmail.com or give them a call at 248-497-7780 for a free estimate. Let's build the home you actually love right here in Der Mitten.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we made a play.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Wait,
I know, again. It's quick.
Did she just not like her kid getting
She's
hit?
like 16.
Oh!
She's got her trits out.
Oh,
yeah, she's a 16-year-old girl.
What is it, like her boyfriend or something?
I thought it was his mom.
I don't know. They're middle school kids.
Okay, is it her boyfriend?
Did anything happen? Did you look at this? Look at this coach is pissed. You should be pissed that she.
I don't
dead
think those
your
are middle
kids.
schoolers. Those are high schoolers.
No.
Who's the flag on?
The coach. He was talking shit, I guess. I don't know.
Oh my God, that
Isn't
is
that great?
awesome.
That was in. All right, I'll give you the details real quick. 16-year-old Tennessee girl is facing charges after authorities said she ran onto the field and tackled a middle school football player. This happened last night. The game between South Middle and Cornersville Middle was held at Franklin County High School, where South Middle, that's where they have their home games, Greg. Yeah, obviously you know that. So South Middle scored a touchdown and an extra point Rare in a middle school game to get that extra point. Scuffle then broke out between two players at the end of the play. The 16-year-old girl then ran onto the field and tackled the South Middle player involved in the scuffle. So officers ran onto the field and met the teen as she left the field. Officials cleared the field, ended the game early. She was released to her parents who were at the game. Sheriff's office charged her with assault and disorderly. The Franklin County schools banned her for life from all district properties.
Oh, no.
How on earth are you going to, like, can you imagine she has kids?
Well, that's not her district. She's from the other school, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
like
for life?
She's never
what
going
if
back.
she raises her kids in that area.
Yeah. Who's going to remember? Can you imagine 15 years from now looking like, wait a minute, I think that's that 16-year-old girl. She's banned for life. I always laugh at that when a mall bans someone for life. You're like, really?
Or
a stadium, yeah.
Like, what's his nuts? What's his face? John Green banned from the Palace. Okay,
yeah.
Now what?
Can you imagine if John Green showed up to a Pistons game? Well, I guess he wasn't banned from, he could go to a Pistons game now.
Right. He can go to the LCA.
So so she's banned from all district properties for life. So is that like the school, all the gymnasiums, the fields? And then the Tennessee Secondary School Athletic Association also banned her from going to Cornersville Middle games, home and away.
Oh,
for a year.
Wow,
so for a year, she can't go for a year. So now they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna have to get better security now and all that stuff. So anyway, we haven't talked about the WNBA in a bit. We'll do that tomorrow on the members area. Get up to speed on Ennis. Is it Ennis Cantor Freedom?
Yeah.
Ennis Cantor Freedom.
There's been some developments there, and we should get into that. I'll do a couple quick emails and get out of here.
Oh, and before we do that, go follow Royce White.
Yeah,
he's the other player. And he's going by Royce.
Is he really?
Nice.
I thought I saw him wearing a wig.
He was on Alex Jones last night.
Dude.
Yes. He was on Alex Jones. He's talking about leave my genitalia out of
hilarious.
it. I mean, go read his Twitter. You will piss yourself. He's hilarious. He's like, you don't tell a black trans lesbian how to act or what's right.
He was on Alex Jones last night. Oh, dude, we should watch some of that tomorrow. We'll do that. Okay. Amy, I need your help with this one. So Michael wrote in, it's called a ramset. It's not exactly a bullet. It's a powder charge, similar to a bullet, but no projectile. People have died from people misusing them, though.
Yeah, that was that thing I used when I was building a house.
Oh, okay.
Like,
so he's talking
gun type thing.
Oh yeah, when you were Jesus.
Yes.
When you were a carpenter.
Yes, I was building a house.
That thing was powerful.
Yeah, it was fucking
did like that.
Crazy.
Doug says, Mike, I've been listening to this show forever. That being said, just before I'm about to eat lunch, hearing you saying you got a drop of something while you breastfed Eric is definitely a diet supplement. I'm so grossed out right now. I'm not eating lunch. Not a big fan, forever listener. Hi, Amy.
Hi.
He didn't know you were going to be here, 3G. Sorry.
I'm not even going to ask what that was about. Just move on.
Yeah, it's a great story. You should listen to yesterday. Amy's story in the beginning is fucking hilarious.
That's a crazy story at the beginning.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's at the very beginning.
Yeah, it's right out of the gate. It involves titties. It involves Amy. You'll love it. Everything about it. No, I just said titties and Amy. Yeah, it's great.
All I heard was Amy's
and
titties.
Maybe I'll try and do some research on this too, because I saw a little bit. I sent you a video of it earlier today, Ames. But Connor wrote in, hey guys, enjoyed the coverage of the Candace Owens material. You guys mentioned that it was an exercise for each side's echo chamber. That is exactly what is happening in Dearborn. I grew up and spent a good amount of my adult life in Dearborn. I didn't move because of Muslims. We moved for work. I still have family there and spend plenty of time there. Either side of that stupid protest are wrong. It's two echo chambers screaming into the sky for no reason. And to make matters worse, the media is desperate to throw flames on the whole thing. I do find it funny that anyone on the right is a far-right protester. and the side that literally identifies themselves as Antifa are labeled anti-protesters. The whole thing is incredibly stupid, and none of them have any real interest in having a conversation of substance with love.
I agree.
Yeah. Dearborn's going to be an interesting test case for the country. I will say that. I do feel like that's coming to
but it's not new. And for those of us who think, those of us who live here know it's not new.
Yeah.
But it's just on the radar now of, conservative pundits that Dearborn has all of a sudden, quote unquote, become this. It's not all of a sudden.
No, our whole lives.
Yeah, it's been like that our whole lives.
Yeah. Well, it does seem like them, there's been some escalation. When I was young, you didn't have all the signs in Arabic. You didn't have an entire, their whole board of, whatever, like mayors and all that as Muslim, and then immediately voting down any pride flags like that. That wasn't happening. Right. So there's definitely some movement, but yeah, to people from that area, that has been an enclave for decades.
Yeah,
for sure. So anyway, all right, why don't we kill it there?
Okay.
And patreon.com/TDC podcast. Ames, are you getting anything good for dinner tonight?
I had pizza already. So
hell yes.
3G, it's good seeing you. Glad to have you.
Okay, buddy.
Okay.
You too, Aim. I love the shirt.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good conversation starter.
All right, everybody.